So teal season just wrapped up, and we went on 4 hunts. One of them was really good, one was pretty good, and we had 2 hunts that were kind of busts, but the videos actually still turned out pretty interesting. So make sure and you go and look at that playlist. We'll be resuming our hunting in 2 weeks when we head out for the early zone opener. Until then, I'll probably try to be putting out a couple of discussion videos here and there. I want to say a special thank you to our patrons. Head on over to Patreon to see some more extended footage from FDH. I'm putting the link to Patreon down in the description. Make sure and check that out over there. I've got a dove hunt that we went on the day before opening teal, and also our stats are all updated from teal season, so you can see how many birds we shot, what our shooting percentage is, what types of teal we shot. So all that type of stuff is over at Patreon. So make sure that you head on over there and take a look at that. And I don't know if you noticed, I've got a FDH shirt and a new gray hat. The store launch is actually today, so at freelanceduckhunting.com, and I'll provide that link down below as well. You can go over there, and we've got 2 different types of hats. We've got the navy blue and the gray, and also this t-shirt available. We've got some really good ideas and some things coming to the store in the future, but right now, if you want to pick up a shirt and one of the hats, head on over there and see what we have available. You know, I did want to make one more point about skybusting. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see teal hunt number 4, Skybusters. I'll provide that link so you can go to it after watching this and take a look. But there was one point that my dad, the purveyor of duck knowledge, as he's been calling himself lately, Fumblemitz, was talking to me about that I didn't mention. I'm really surprised I didn't talk about it. Skybusting is more than just annoying for hunters like all of us that want to decoy birds, but there's one thing that really makes it unethical, and that's the amount of birds that you wound and kill. When you shoot 2 boxes of shells and kill 3 birds, which those guys yesterday, actually, we talked to them. There was 2 groups, and we talked to both of those groups. One group had 8 and the other group had 3. The group that had 3 teal, I bet you they shot 60, 70, 80 shells. So when you are shooting 60, 70, or 80 shells for 3 birds, there is a lot of birds you're putting into shot that you don't even see, that fly away and take weeks and weeks just to waste away in the marsh and just die. The amount of cripples that you spray everywhere when you're a skybuster is just not acceptable. So I know in the video I said, you know, if they want to do it that way, they can do it that way. But the reality is it's an extremely unethical way to go about your hunting, because, you know, if I shoot 6 ducks right over my decoys, and let's say I use 10 shots to kill 6 ducks, I'm wounding very few birds. I'm retrieving every single bird that I knock down, typically with 1 or 2 or 3 over a season. But if you're a skybuster, you're just spraying cripples everywhere. I was on a public marsh one time, and I just walked along a dike scouting, and the amount of cripples that I was seeing just swimming around just blew my mind. So it's just a real unethical way to hunt. You know, obviously we eat what we kill, but we want to still kill these birds as humanely as possible. We don't want them suffering and wasting away in the marsh. So just do what you need to get those ducks in close. And if they're entering the marsh for the first time, let them come in, circle around. Chances are you're gonna get a lot more quality shots. So anyway, that was just one more point I wanted to add to that Skybusters video that I didn't talk about. So that's all I've got for you today. Remember, check us out on Patreon, link provided below. Absolutely look at our store. Check out the hats and the shirt. The link is down below for that as well. And I'll be coming out with another video in a couple days, an interview I did with my son Simeon about youth hunting. So until